Hey guys, welcome into the first mini scheme I'm doing for you folks. This is Chicago 23, owner of the Buccaneers. I've heard some guys talk about needing to find some pressure, so this is a kind of a little easy way you can do it. So we're going to focus on the nickel strong formation, as you see there in my defensive playbook. We are going to come out in our base play is NB Blitz. And we're the Panthers on offense. We're just going to come out in a doubles formation, just to play with a corner out of streak, Panther-wise sail. So as you see here, I'll show you the play arc. So it's man defense, and you have a yellow zone in the middle. So the setup's going to be, we're going to base the line, then we're going to crash the line down, and then we're going to hot blitz Foster, who's the right screen linebacker. You see I'm moving David over to show you there that nobody's covering the running back. So it's man defense, which is great, but the running back's going to be wide open, so you're going to have to get over there, which I did a poor job of because I only have two hands to do two controllers with. So let's show it in a replay, though, how that corner comes. So you're sending six, or you're sending a bunch of guys, and that corner's going to come free. Now, if you notice, though, the problem is that corner is a safety. For whatever reason, that's how this works. So you might want to sub him back to safety where he belongs and put an actual nickel corner there with some speed. But we can talk about that later as well. So I'm going to set it up again, same way, and we're going to contain that end instead of blitzing him. So now we're only sending 5 instead of 6. And just to show you, it's still going to work. There you go. So, and the purpose of the contain is really if people decide that they're going to start to roll out once they see the pressures coming from the left, you're going to want that contain there to keep them in the pocket. So now we're going to go to Sugar 3 seam. I have it in my audibles. This is like a cover 3 version. Baseline, and now we're going to crash down a 6-man blitz. And you see that the corner will come free. Okay, so now you have a man version, you have a cover 3 version. We're going to go to the replay and take a look again. So all I did was baseline crash down. That's it. Simple blitzes. There's nothing to these. Very easy, very simple. You know, sure, can they be beat? Absolutely. Look at the right side of the field. So my advice to you would be to user that free safety and take away anything that is kind of happening over there in the right seam area. And now I want to show you that just like the other play, NB Blitz, you can contain that end. And that's going to keep the quarterback in the pocket. So if he tries to roll away from the blitzing corner, because he's if you do this often, he's going to know. See, there's a free safety. That's my area. That's what I have to guard. See, that time you got some A-gap from the linebacker, which is not typical, so don't expect that. So now we are going to go to the cover 2 version. This is one I would only use like once a game. This is dangerous, okay? You're going to baseline, crash the line down, and you're going to hot blitz that right screen linebacker, or contain him. In this situation, we're going to contain him. And you got nobody in the middle of the field here. It's basically, I would user the guy in the yellow zone, the linebacker, which is David. But you're going to have to cover some ground because this is more to use once a game to confuse them if they're hitting the flats regularly. Because the flats are going to be covered. They're taken away by you. So let's look at it on replay, show that the heat comes. In this case, we're sending 5. And you see, I mean, the middle is just wide open. You got all sorts of stuff. So this is maybe in the red zone, let's say 3rd and goal from the 5. This is like once a game, you want to take a risk. You need a big play. A lot of times I've gotten people with this sort of thing. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to NB Blitz, the original man blitz, and I'm going to flip it. And now we're going to do same setup except from the opposite direction. So we're going to crash the line down, baseline, crash the line down, and we are going to hot blitz the left linebacker, now left screen, and you see the corner or safety, whatever he is, comes in from the right. So we'll go to replay and show you. So you can do a lot with this. I mean, it's not like this is, some game-changing blitz, but what you're doing is you have 3 different versions of it to run where you're going to get pressure. So what you can do is you can mix it up. You can confuse your opponent by just simply mixing up the coverage, because the blitz is the same. The same action happens. Now we're going to show you a little coverage, okay? So we're going to do the same setup. Baseline, this is ND Blitz. We're going to baseline, and then we are going to put both of those linebackers in purple zone, okay? I think I accidentally put the corner in purple too. That wasn't my intention. Let's see if I fixed it or not. I don't remember. And since you got Cam Newton on the field, we're going to spy Bowers just to make sure. You still got your 3-man rush. You see you got good coverage, and McCoy gets in there pretty quick because he's a stud and that's what he does. So that's kind of a coverage, man coverage, kind of to mess with them a little bit type thing. Now we're going to go to the cover 3, the sugar 3 seam. We're going to do coverage out of that. So you're going to baseline, just like before. Now what I would do is I would put Claiborne in a spy for Cam, and I would put Barron on either a flat or a hook. So we're putting him on a hook in this case. You can run it this way. This is pretty good coverage. Or what I also like to do is put Bowers in a buzz zone. So you have some nice coverage. Now you're still going to need to use that seam there with the free safety, because you see he gets himself a nice little gain because you hit the flats if there's a buzz zone. You take what the defense gives you. So that's something you can do. Now I'm going to show Sugar 2 Buzz here coverage, but I mean, I really wouldn't use this for coverage. I mean, you can use this to mess with somebody, like if they're throwing wide receiver screens on you. What I'm doing here is I'm manning up Revis and the other corner on the wide receivers. So you have kind of a combo coverage, which will, you know, hey, maybe you'll throw someone off and you'll entice them into making a pick. I mean, you can put that blitzing corner in a yellow, or you can man them up on somebody, or do whatever you like. And see, I mean, kind of like I said, there's gaps in that, so I don't know that I would necessarily use that. I'm just showing you that there's adjustments that you can make. So that's kind of it right there. And I know I went through the setups quickly, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put on Facebook, on the YouTube channel, on my channel, I guess you could call it. I'm gonna put the descriptions, or the setup in the description. So I'm gonna put the setup for the blitzes, also for the coverages I like to do. So that way, you know, when you're watching it, this video is only 10 minutes. You can just go and you know, run it at your own pace. Then you'll have the setups. You can watch it over and over. And here I'm just showing it again in flipped. We're just running it a couple times just to show you that it works every time. And like I said, the contain, I understand that we don't necessarily want to contain a player on every play, so but in this case you have a valid reason when you have Cam Newton under center to be containing that end, because I mean, the natural instinct, especially for a right-handed quarterback, is going to be to run to the right, because you run to the left, you know, you have a very difficult throw to make if you're going across your body. So keep that in mind. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. It's very simple. Let me know in the forum if you want to see a defensive scheme, if you want to see an offensive scheme, if we want to see, what are we doing, stopping the run, stopping the pass. I mean, what's hurting you? What are you struggling with? And I'll work on it. Hopefully I can do this, you know, I don't know if every week, maybe every other week, once a month, I don't know. I'm still kind of trying to decide that. But nevertheless, I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you have any questions about it, I'm in the chat a lot, so just ask me there. You can PM me as well. Kind of up to you how you want to contact me. But if you guys think this was no good, if you think it's good, whatever, doesn't matter. I want to hear it. And hopefully I can make it better. I sound like crap because I'm sick, so this is definitely probably not my most shining moment in a video, but nevertheless. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.